Hi, Daniel. It's me, Ethan. Your best friend. Your main guy. Well, I watch your videos on philosophy and religion, and I would like to go over some points that you made regarding those. Um, so, regarding the philosophy video, I believe in compatibilism. Um, Basically, a combination of free will and determinism. Now, I can't really go too much in depth with that because I don't remember every concept I ever agreed with. But I remember when I was looking it up on Wikipedia and reading about it on the website, it made sense to me. It made sense. There is a limited amount of free will because of determinism, but not everything is predetermined. Like today, I could walk out with an umbrella if it's going to rain. If it's not going to rain, I could walk out with a hat. It's There's like so many combinations and possibilities that the fact that we have some free will is an indicator that we're alive. And that's what I really believe, is that the fact that we have, I mean, most of us want to do things based on what we want to do. So it's based off of what our desires are. But there's more to it than that. Sometimes we do things because we want to do them. Sometimes we do things because we want to help other people. Sometimes we do things to just do them. Yeah. So yeah, that's my philosophy rant, if you would say. Regarding your religion video, now you came up with one particular point that I think that I want to address in this video, and that is agenda. Every religion has an agenda, and the thing is that theologies don't have an agenda. Um, like most philosophies don't really have an agenda. They have some sort of idea or concept, but they don't relate it to the outside world the same way that religion does. So I guess it's up to you to decide which agenda fits your worldview. For example, I'm interested in the Baha'i faith. The Baha'i faith says that there should be unity, that there should be unity of religion, of God, of mankind, humankind, whatever. And that is the Baha'i faith sort of view of how humanity should run. And I actually really value that. I really value that concept. The fact that we should have secular governments but have religious undertones to that. And that actually it's the Baha'i faith that believes that everybody will eventually be secular, but people will go back to the Baha'i faith because they find that they need some value in their lives. A lot of people will say that science without religion is just materialism or nihilism. So take that as you may. I think that's the reason why religion has an agenda. Of course, I'm part of a larger community in the New Religious Movements Wikia, the new religions that people can create, and I've created a huge article. My article is probably twice as big as the second biggest article, and I have multiple articles actually. I've really taken what they said and taking what they could give me and really used it more than most people. And I admit, Exaltism has an agenda. The agenda is to promote the creation of the omega point, where everything kind of becomes divine. I mean, I believe everything is divine already, but I believe things can become more divine as we go along. And so, yeah, that's basically what I believe. Now, of course, most people don't know what the Omega Point is. I'm referencing Teilhard de Chardin, his view of the Omega Point. He is like a proto-transhumanist. He believed in things like the new sphere, where all collective humanity would become collected into one, all thought and being would exist in one sphere, which basically is like the internet. I mean, the internet is like the prototypical new sphere kind of. So I guess that's my agenda. If you want to talk about agendas, my agenda is for technology and to identify that everything, the omniverse is God and everything is divine. And that is what I believe. See, atheists, I feel like, have no agenda. Monotheists don't have an agenda either because they're just theologies. But atheists who promote atheism really do not have a good grasp of what they want for humanity. They often cite the things like heat death, we're going to die eventually, there's going to be global warming, climate change, asteroids, something's going to kill all of us. And what I'm trying to say is that there is hope. There is hope that everything can be reconciled and everything can be made right. And I believe it will be one day. I am temporary, but I realize that I have the ability that some humans in the future might make me permanent. And I sincerely believe that. If we can record people's voice, likeness, and they die, they somehow still survive through that recording. Now, if we could take that to the extreme and believe that we could take people that were once dead and resurrect them, that is the kind of belief that I have, that I believe that will happen one day. I believe it's imperative to do that in some way. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I do believe it's possible. And that is my agenda. My agenda is to have everybody come back to life and to progress human advancements forward, and to eventually evolve us to be post-human, where we're not even human anymore, and then further out even more than that, and more and more and more, and just eventually we will conquer the entire universe. We will go faster than the speed of light, which many people say is impossible. I don't think it's impossible. I think that anything is possible. Literally, I believe that anything, and that is the reason why I believe. Oh, hey Odin, I'm making a video for my friend Daniel, and that is, and everything is possible. That is the reason why. I lost my train of thought. Everything is possible. That is the reason why we will accelerate forward and eventually get to the core of the omniverse and make all possibilities happen and make all possibilities reality, where someone's afterlife could be anything that they can dream of, anything that they want, anything that they can imagine, they can have. And that is what my agenda is. My agenda is to make anything possible, good or bad. Hopefully for the good, possibly for the bad. What's good for some people will be bad for others. I realize that. But that is my agenda. And I hope you realize that. And I hope that we can talk some more in the future. Okay, Daniel, it's getting to the 10-minute mark. I'm going to call it a day. All right, bye.